Lookup data is, you have to maintain a list of all zip codes and all city and states behind the scenes. Otherwise, you cannot provide this functionality. Right here at the functional level, this functionality cannot be provided if you don't maintain the zip code, city, state table. Table क्या होता है, column क्या होता है, does not matter. Just envision an Excel behind the scenes, zip code, city, state. This Excel के अंदर 3 columns हैं, and that's what is there. When you enter zip code, when the rep enters zip code, city and state are automatically populated. So lookup table के around there is a lot of philosophy. It's very hard to maintain lookup tables sometimes. For example, the zip code, city, state is a perfect example. Because every year 10% of the data changes in this country as far as zip code, city and state mapping is concerned. Did you guys know this? Yes. Because new zip codes get added, old zip code gets realigned, they change. There's a huge number which changes every day. So you cannot really do a good job there. You as a BA, what you should do is when they enter zip code, city and state should be auto-populated, and it should be editable, so they can override it if they want to. That's how you should make the system. Making sense? Yeah. Right? So that's how you can circumvent that issue. Otherwise, that issue will basically hit you one day. The guy will say, my zip code is 99983 and I'm living in Glendale, California. So आप डालोगे उसमें आएगा Iselin, California, yeah, whatever you say. My system it's Iselin, California. He'll say no, it's Glendale. Otherwise, the letter will not reach me. Can you please change the address to proper address? It used to be Glendale before. Now it's Iselin, California. You say my system doesn't like. I just spent $20 million on this system. It's a state-of-the-art system, but just let me enter the address correctly. It doesn't let me enter the address correctly. That is the achievement we made in the last rollout. Lookup data tables are very important. Kabhi lookup data tables is what you have to think about.
Does it come only into zip code or address?
Every day. No. Many functionalities use this. Many functionalities use this. Can you give me another example?
Yeah, I mean, any order we place,
ये मैंने user data लिखा है, मैंने कभी ये word सुने. These have never hit me. User data is the data entered by users. For example, product data is entered by users. Of course, opportunity, accounts, contacts, all these are entered by users. So there is no question about it. They are definitely user data. But product is user data too, because it is entered by power users, right? All the data which is email tablets, it's still user data because they manage this, they enter this. LOV's responsibility position. In this context, so user data is a grouping of all this, some of these data. Actually, it is not mutually exclusive. It's grouping of some of these data. So user data, all this master data, all these things, whatever is entered by user is user data. Whatever is not entered by user is not user. Sometimes we say, we say it's a product master should be maintained by like power user or by the app admin. We're literally asking whether it's a user data or the admin data. That's what we're really saying. Okay, so LOVs should be managed by the admin guys, app admins, application administrators on our side, on IT side. So that is a classic example of what is the differentiation. But user data will not hit you. I can promise. It's just an arbitrary grouping. It's like an abstract grouping of certain types of data. Nobody's going to ask you user level data like whether it's a user data or not, because it's just a grouping. When you're doing your work at the transaction level, all these umbrella entities, these will hit you every day. So they'll say, we want the revenue rollouts. You have to immediately think, Gaurav ने एक example बताया था यार, कभी rollups ठीक तरह से occur नहीं होते. Rollups will not occur if the association is not made at the transaction level. Simple. We understand that. You need to look at every functionality and see whether those rollups will occur for that, and if that functionality is implemented. For example, custom product. You would not think, when you're gathering the data for requirements for rollup data, you would not think about custom products. When you are entering that, gathering the requirements of custom products, you will not think about that rollup data requirements. So it can be a big risk. Whenever you're getting the rollup data requirement, you go through all the functionalities and see once whether those functionalities are impacting somehow in a negative fashion the rollup functionality. Okay, any rollup that they want, you should see whether those are getting compromised at some point. For example, let's say they say that account rollups is what they want. If account is not a required field, accounts rollups will not occur properly. Even if account is a required field, you should see what the system is doing to dedupe it. If the system is not making a thorough attempt to dedupe it, these rollups will be, in the best case, in the best scenario, lame. Right? They won't be really, they will be like a garbage. Trust me, the data becoming totally useless. Like, I want to know how many guys.
मुझे पास है.
These are the different types of data, and I want you guys to know all this. There are other data words that you'll hear. Metadata. Metadata has nothing to do with our data. That is a very technical concept.
Data warehouse.
Data warehouse, and even SQL database has metadata. That has nothing to do with us. That's not.
Teradata.
हाँ जी.
Teradata भी होता है ना.
Teradata is a software, right, which is used to manage the big databases. So lookup data will hit us a lot, and we'll explain the functionalities using lookup data.